This is Minding Your Business with the Lancaster Chamber of Commerce. I'm Chris Spiker of Antelope Valley Florist.
I'm Aaron Goldstein from Goldstein Digital. Our first guest is Brian Alexander from Beth, Knesset, Bamidbar.
You got it right. You got it.
Well, that's BKB, right?
That's BKB.
Welcome back, Brian.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
How's everything out at the temple?
Rocking and rolling. There's always something happening there. Never a dull moment.
Never a dull moment.
Nope.
And where is the temple located?
The temple is located in Lancaster, 1611 East Avenue J.
Been there for a long time.
65 years we've been in the valley as a Jewish community.
People drive by there at 65 miles an hour. They don't even notice, probably.
Yes, even the sheriffs can't find us at times.
And the sheriffs can't find you.
But we're there. We've been around for a long time.
You go to Walmart and then come back a couple hundred feet, and there it is.
That's so true.
So what's going on? What's going on?
Well, this month we have our Yom HaShoah program, which is actually Holocaust remembrance, and it's something that we're trying to get everybody to understand how important it is to remember the Holocaust. Some politicians marginalize the Jewish experience during that time, but it's more than just the Jewish Holocaust, as people call it, and I've heard so many reasons why we should not remember it.
Wow!
It happened long ago. It's not relevant to today, but it's even more relevant.
I got to tell you, it's relevant to today.
Very much so. So we remember it as Jews because we do a mourner's prayer every week, every day. So that we remember those who came before us. And unfortunately, generations were wiped out during the Holocaust, and they have nobody to do their mourner's cards for them. As a Jew, we remember so it doesn't happen to us again.
Or to anybody.
Well, that's the third reason.
Yeah.
The third reason is to study the Holocaust, see why it happened, and try to prevent it. Unfortunately, the last half of the last century, unfortunately, ethnic cleansing throughout the world continued. And we study it now today so that we can identify it and stop it. It has happened on every continent in the world. So you name it, in Africa, we had the tribes killing one off to another because of which tribe. In the Middle East, how do you relate to Islam? Are you a Sunni or a Shiite? It goes down the list. So it's important to study it. And the kids out here in the Antelope Valley, there's a Holocaust art contest.
That's right.
The high school students, they were just in the local paper where they created a concentration camp, basically. And it was a learning experience for everybody.
Everybody. Yeah. Sobering.
It's very sobering, and we hope that more kids understand how it relates to them today, and to study history. It's an important part of who we are.
If we don't study history, then
we repeat it, and that's the goal of everybody is not to repeat it.
So when we remember, your theme is never forget.
Never forget it, and we're doing our program at our temple on April 23rd. At 2 o'clock.
You have to be Jewish to attend.
No.
Really?
No, you don't. Last year we actually had Assemblyman Tom Lackey, and I happen to know that he's not Jewish. He was there, and he actually spoke at the presentation. This year we'll again have the artwork from the kids from the local high school there also.
Very good.
So it's really important that everybody get out, the adults and young adults, to come to the program and see what's it about.
Okay, I should never ask a question I don't know the answer to, but because the event's at 2 o'clock, I got a feeling there's no food.
There's always food. If it's a Jewish event, there's food. It doesn't matter. I can guarantee that.
Okay, well that just
and the best part is I'm not making the food.
Because that would be a pizza.
It would be a pizza, a vegetarian pizza. Huh? But the women of our temple usually make sure there's food for everybody. There will be a sweets table.
My wife and I recently were having a conversation about visiting other faiths. And she says, when are we going to go to the synagogue? And I said, really? So I'm thinking, okay. I told Aaron on the way over here, you know, there's either a casino night or a magic night or some event that you have there at the synagogue where I can bring Loris along, and there will be food, so everybody will be happy.
Right.
She's not going to eat very much, but we just want to come to visit and check it out.
No. Everybody's always welcome at the temple. We have an open door policy, and we get a lot of non-Jews come in, and they pray with us, and that which is totally what we want. We have that open door policy. You know, some people go, well, it's a Jewish temple. I'm going, no, it's a Jewish temple, but we want everybody we encourage everybody to learn more.
Yeah, check it out. It's part of the conversation.
Right. I mean, I've gone to churches and you know, as a visitor, and you learn so much about other people. Right now, we're going to try to reach out to the Christian groups out here and the Muslim groups out here. There's so much we can do as a group of people wanting to do good for our community.
Yeah, you already got the wanting to do good. Now, just to get a few people to hold hands.
And that's the hard part. But I don't think it is. I have that hippie attitude. Yeah, we can do it. We're part of the community.
Yeah.
And as a community together, we can accomplish so much more.
Yeah, well, that term faith-based, I think you're going to need a little help. You got to have faith-based. You got to have people talking.
Yes, we have to.
And people talking is in the majority, right?
That's always in the majority.
Yeah. Jewish Heritage Month.
Yes, it's in May.
May.
So we decided to do what we call the Meeting of the Tribe Part 2. We had one at the end of February. We invited the Jewish communities about 100 miles away. We went all the way down Santa Clarita, Ridgecrest.
You made them travel across the desert. That just sounds so appropriate.
It's appropriate, you know. We're in the high desert, you know. The Bamidbar actually is a meeting place in the desert. So, and we've invited Orthodox, Conservative, and Reform. We were planning to have 40 people, and 70 people showed up.
Oh, did you have enough food?
We actually ran out. We actually had to send somebody over to Walmart to pick up some more food. We ran out of bagels. Never happened before. So, but it was a wonderful afternoon, and we made a lot of new friends.
Yeah.
A lot of people we did not know. With the Jewish Heritage Month, we're going to go over to the Jethawk Stadium and watch a baseball game on the 13th, right before Mother's Day.
Yes, hey, nice plug on Mother's Day, thank you.
And it's an opportunity for Jews, whether they belong to an organization or not, and help celebrate Heritage Month there.
So what's it going to say on the Jumbotron over there at Jethawk Stadium?
Well, I have to talk to John still, but I would like to see some pictures up there that, like Sandy Koufax, and I know a lot of people don't know that there have been a lot of Jewish athletes.
And some prejudice shown.
A lot.
Oh, Sandy Koufax couldn't pitch on the Sabbath.
Nope, it was not on the Sabbath. It was High Holy Days. So, but and also Sean Green didn't play on one of the High Holy Days. So it happens, you know. But some people didn't like it. But you know, his teammates were totally supportive of it.
Yeah, it's nice to have beliefs.
Yes, strong beliefs. And have respect for other people. And that's, you know, what we're trying to do with at BKB is have respect for other people.
Wow. So, open to the public.
It's open to the public. All they have to do is call the office, and we will sell them tickets. Just $10. That's how much it costs to get into Jethawk Stadium, and so that we can have a section all together. And
now, sometimes there's a tent over the hangar. There's a tent over there.
There's a tent. That's for special occasions. We want to be really close to the line, so.
Yeah, you want to be able to catch foul balls and.
Right. Well, let me put this. My wife will not be watching the game. She'll be kibitzing. So she only comes for the social event. She doesn't come for the baseball.
Now, what's involved in kibitzing?
A lot of talk.
Hmm.
You don't have to be, she likes to socialize.
You mean like to the umpire? Hey you.
No, that's my job.
Oh.
That's my job.
Oh, she's
Her-
talking to the other.
To the other people. My job is to yell at the ump,
So they're watching the game and she's talking to them.
Yeah.
Yeah. How does that work?
It doesn't always.
How'd you get hooked up with the Jethawks?
I've talked with John before, and one of our congregants loves going to the Jethawk games, so it was his suggestion, and I said, why not? What a wonderful way to spend an afternoon.
What an important part of the Antelope Valley. And the Jethawks opened their season this week, too.
Yes, they did. So we're going to be going to Jethawk games.
Summer evening should be beautiful. We've got just a minute. So, frequently asked questions. What do people ask?
About?
The synagogue or about the Jewish faith?
Well, I think the one thing that people ask, I've been asked, do you believe in God? Because a lot of, it all depends on where it's coming from. There's a lot of, some Christians go, kids will go, well, I'm told that you don't believe in God. I'm going, I don't believe in Jesus doesn't mean I don't believe in God. Everybody believes a little bit differently.
There you go. Oh, Brian Alexander, thanks for coming in from BKB, that nice synagogue over there on East Avenue J. Been there for a long, long time, and will continue to be an important part of the community. Thanks for being a member of the Chamber of Commerce.
I want to thank you for having me today.
You bet. We'll be right back.